This helmet has a very huge amount of visibility, and there's many wonderful details that are extremely practical about the design of this helmet. But before they got to this point, they actually came out with this helmet. This was the first attempt for Lucasfilms to make a stormtrooper helmet that could perform stunts. A stormtrooper helmet with greater visibility that would be able to see its marks. And also in the Empire Strikes Back, which this helmet came from, the initial idea was for it to be a type of stormtrooper that had a fighting chance against Jedi. Darth Vader wanted to catch Luke Skywalker alive, not only because the Emperor told him to, but because he knew or was starting to believe that that was actually his son. So he couldn't use normal stormtroopers. They would just use blasters. They would either all get killed or they would accidentally kill Luke Skywalker. In order to catch a Jedi Knight alive, you need a special kind of stormtrooper that can fly. But why did Boba Fett have so many strange weapons like a flamethrower and poison darts? Well, that's because those are the types of things that Jedi aren't exactly expecting, and that you could use that to subdue the Jedi, to capture him alive. And let's remember that George Lucas tried to create a stormtrooper that could perform on-screen stunts in scenes that took place in Cloud City, because that's where Darth Vader lured Luke Skywalker for capture. Remember, Darth Vader was trying to catch Luke alive. So Darth Vader would have created a new type of stormtrooper that could have helped him to subdue and capture Luke Skywalker. The number one clue here is that all of these scenes would have happened in Cloud City. Wouldn't flying stormtroopers make a lot of sense in Cloud City? Okay. But let me just try to make the point that the visibility out of a Scout Trooper helmet is just a million times better. And thank God that they created Boba Fett and that they, got the design on camera, because, obviously. So thank God for that. And this is one that I painted with sort of a camouflage pattern, I guess you could say, but it's also just very cartoony. And but this pattern is inspired by the Christmas special from way back in the day. It was 1978. Let me know if I'm wrong, but yeah, dude, when I was a kid, I remember, I used to watch The Incredible Hulk and stuff, and all the kind of nighttime stuff that was for kids on weekends and stuff like that. And, dude, I used to watch Battlestar Galactica like crazy when I was a kid, man. Wow. And the only thing I can really remember is the part where Luke, and I think he has C-3PO with him at that point, and he crashes on this planet, and it's so cool because the planet is completely made out of slime. The Star Wars Christmas special. Think of it as a prequel to The Empire Strikes Back. It was the first attempt to create a stormtrooper that could perform stunts, that could see their marks. Marks are created using gaffer tape or glow tape on a stage surface, and all shots have some type of ground or stage surface, and a lot of times it's not even on camera. So there can be a bunch of marks on the ground that show where the actors are supposed to stand during stunts, and then also these marks show stunt people where they need to be during stunts to be framed correctly. And we all know from the first movie that the stormtroopers can't see where they're going. The Trooper helmet has a very interesting W shape that goes down, up over the nose, back down, and back up. You can see it's like a symmetrical waveform that goes across the lower part of the lens. And this is not normal to any type of safety goggle or snowboarding goggle. Those are usually much more round, like, and with a little tiny nose section. If you look carefully, this is just like a symmetrical waveform